usual, but here, eyes are kind of doing that clicky thing. And my throat's thumping too. But no, no matter. Doesn't matter. I wanted to do maybe one or two more streams. I've kind of been procrastinating, even though I like it. I tend to do that with a lot of things, even if they're not particularly intimidating or difficult. I just had big deadlines recently, and this is the first time where I didn't really properly finish at a deadline that I can think of. I did finish it, but I didn't hit all the minimum requirements, so I'm not looking forward to the feedback on that. That's my own fault, So I was looking up ways to help procrastination, and I never heard of it phrased like this, but some article calls it, New York Times article calls it a form of self-harm. I don't think mine is that kind, but some people resonated with that, which is interesting, because you hear my throat squeak. Oh, updates, right? So I titled this. I spent over 3 hours editing the mic settings, and I think I got all the static out, and I think I got it to sound pretty good, but I still feel like it has this kind of underwaterish quality. I tried for a really long time to change little things, but I couldn't really find anything that was clearly better, so I think this is okay. I think it's okay. I don't think anyone will notice the slight underwateriness if I don't point it out. And I'm not sure that it's really the mic. Well, the mic colors your voice, but I think it might just be how I talk. I don't speak very clearly, so maybe it's just how it interprets that, because I tried to really hyper enunciate to see if it sounded more like the mics I hear from other streamers, and it did, so it's because of me, but I don't really want to change the way I talk, so thing is with music though, it completely cuts it out. It makes it sound smoother, but I didn't want any music today. Yeah, no music today. I interrupted my own train of thought. Because of the guilt and the pressure and the anxiety, that's the harm. I don't think that really applies to me, though. I think it's just because I find it boring, or, I'm worried about it. I'm too worried about it. I want to do a really good job. Why was streaming? I think because I'm just nervous to do public stuff. I didn't just practice recordings by myself for a very long time. I find that a lot more comfortable, but I can, achieve my goals of talking to people by myself. So I kind of need to, and I've been putting off trying Twitch especially, but I don't have an excuse anymore because our deadlines are gone, and I have more time over the winter break. So I think I'll try. Within the next week. After this, I might go to Twitch to see if I can talk to some people through chat, some streamers, cause that's helped a lot with nervousness about it. I think it might even help more than the other way around, just cause you hear their voice. I've never talked to one that has a face though. Well, I'm sure they're not, faceless, but I never talked to a face cam streamer. That's kind of nerve-wracking. I'm not really speaking fully yet. I lost my voice a little, so I should probably listen to it to make sure that you can hear. It's okay. It's a little quiet though. My gain is 1 point below the maximum, but even with that, I don't think I'm reaching the levels of the average video. YouTube normalizes it a bit, your audio, but that's what I'm listening to the audio from the playback, so I think it's already being applied. Any boosting they would do. And my voice is really cracky. Yeah. So I think we'll try that after. Also, one girl I was watching draw on her channel, she there was this really cool hair design she did, this bedhead hair design that I really liked and I want to save it, but I just thought I'd wait till the end to go through the VOD and find the perfect point, because she changed the expression and I liked the one before. But she has her VODs blocked. Her VODs blocked. For people who don't subscribe, so I couldn't go find it. I didn't even consider that. But luckily she posted on her Twitter. I thought she might. Too many days had passed for me to ask her, so. And I didn't know this, but I had a kind of a hint, but if you look at someone's feed, without an account versus with an account, the order changes. It's only chronological if you have an account. I guess it's to incentivize you to sign up or to browse on your account. I don't know. I don't really understand why it's blocked, but I guess they have reasons. The data probably shows it's effective for getting people to sign up. So maybe it does show in some chronological sense, but it's just different order and amount of posts. You can see all of them. I just keep making noises. I wanna see if you can you hear? Oh, I can tell you about that later. I have so many things to talk about. I just wanna this is squeaky. Yeah, I just wanted to see if you can hear the clicking. Yeah. What about if I talk while doing it? Does it pick it up then? Because I was reading about how dynamic mics don't really pick up keyboard noises or moving as much, chair squeaking, which is really good. I'm happy with it overall. I don't wanna return things, so I was just gonna have to make it work anyway. Can't really return it, but it's good. The arm is quite cheap, so it moves a lot if I move with the table at all, even if I like hunch over and type on my laptop, but I'm not supposed to do that because it's bad for my back anyway. If I use the detached keyboard gently, it doesn't. And also, it's not a complaint. It was a really good price. It was a bargain. I am fine with the quality of everything. I just hope it lasts a while. Yeah, aside from the deadlines though, I've also been losing sleep over the reality of moving out getting more and more real. Not because I don't want to be alone, I want to be alone so bad. It's just the job stuff and the rent, and I can't sleep thinking about it, so I've just been really sleep deprived. I took one sleeping med one day, and I was tired for 3 whole days after that, and I don't know how. I don't know how sleeping med can be that strong. It's small too. I probably shouldn't take the whole thing because it's a general pill, right? So it's towards the average person, which would be a big woman or a small man. Maybe it is the whole one is for bigger people, and then you can split it in half if. Anyway, I don't know. My assumption is that's for the average adult BMI, I guess. But I don't understand why it was so effective, because I've taken it before and I don't weigh that much less, I don't think. I was just doing weird stuff. Weird. Oh, and another update, and there's just a black screen. Sorry, I'm so tired. It doesn't catch my breathy laughing, but that's okay. We'll have to give that up so that you don't hear static. As long as there's a little bit of human noise in it, though, I will catch it. But I won't catch most breathy laughing. So, okay, where is it? I made a new pngtuber media source. Oh no. Here we go. It took me about a third of the time as the other one, but I actually like it better. I think it represents what I was going for a little better. I have a still image of the other one, not that one. Yeah, this one. Because I didn't include the HUD. It only has one version. It still took me a while, but clicking the wrong ones. There's so many things in this corner. There we go. And you can tell it's the same. You can tell it's the same character, right? But I think this one is a better representation of me. Even though the other one took me a lot longer. And this one's also smaller. The biggest problem was that when you make it really small, to have it in the corner of a game, like this, make this one small. The one that I did before is too detailed, so it kind of doesn't condense properly. There's too much detail, and you can't even see it most of the time. So I plan to do more gaming streams. I know I haven't been. I just have to find games that will work with the laptop. I did try one that I'm gonna do as probably the last stream on here, and it did work. I did with the PNG. I didn't try with Vido. I think it's best not to push it. Sorry, mouse noises. There's some water. I don't know if you can hear the muting unmuting sound. I think you can hear a little pop 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 pop. The cat just pulses a little right if it's surrounded by other human noises. But I really don't. Oh, please. I really don't like how those kinds of saliva sounds are, but I get them, and I assume most people do when they haven't had a lot of water, and I haven't, so I'll try my best to not make those noises. I ran out of water. So you see what I mean by condenses better? So I think for games I'll use this one. I spent way too long on the other one to not use it at all. I still like it, I just think I want to use it for close-up stuff. You can see the detail a little better here. Is this breaking the fourth wall or something to have multiple model versions? Probably not. Maybe. See? So I think it's still better for a big image. If you want it to be full screen chatting. I think the mouse settings are okay. I was trying to make it so it doesn't open and close so fast that it just looks like a flash. But also, I didn't want it to just have mouse open and not moving for a whole string. I think it's okay. I'm not at my normal volume level right now, so I'll have to change it later. So that it matches, but it's really easy to do. Right, let's get rid of this. And I'm happy with it. It only took about a third of the time. And I think the resolution is about half. But it actually does look good close up too, but I think not as good. I don't want to get rid of the other one. But I think this will be the main one from now on. I like that the other one shows the hoodie design though. I didn't draw a hoodie. Maybe later on I'll try it. But right now, no. Right now it's good. Yeah. I kind of like the less energetic ahoge. I think it maybe works a little better for me to have it be kind of droopy. I think it fits a little better, but I still like the other one. Here, where's the image with the, here you go, with the hat? I mean the hoodie. I can't click it. Too many things in the corner. See, I mean, I guess it is still kind of droopy here too. And this is not the best representation because I moved the hoodie for when the hoodie is not there. This is better. Yeah, I think I like this one better. They're kind of similar though. I think I probably should get water. Probably. Before I didn't know which side I wanted it to go, but I was thinking if it's reversed the other way, then and it's a big hook, then you have to have it cut off on the side. But assume that this is the opposite side because I like placing the character here. So assume that this is the opposite side. You'd have to have the hook cut off if you want to cover the least possible amount of the screen. So I think it only makes sense to do it this way. I guess eventually I will have to put it on this side for a game design that calls for UI. But for now, most of the time I'll default to this. And I kind of always like the shoulder thing to be on the opposite side as the hockey. So I think this is the rough final main parts ideas, and they also show different kinds of hair messiness, bedhead forms, which is cool because I don't know exactly how I want that to look, and different things too. But the core things are the same, you know. The colors are the same, and expressions are kind of similar, and the pointy ears. I'm just gonna talk for a while until I get even more tired, and I'll probably take less sleeping medicine, but still sleeping medicine. I think I'm gonna just let the schedule go for a while. I was thinking, why don't I just, now that I don't have certain other obligations, why don't I just go to sleep for a while and wake up whenever I want? Just stay up as long as I want to, and sleep as long as I want to. It won't be able to last very long, but the only reason I couldn't do that is food and stream schedule, and I don't need a consistent stream schedule since it's casual. I'll try to have one though, but I mean right now. And then food I don't need to eat every day, so it doesn't need to work out that it's nighttime, every day. So I didn't think about that. I was thinking about it as if you have to eat every day, but you really don't. So I could just do that. And that works pretty well, I'd say. What was I saying? Oh yeah, when I used to do that, and what it turns into is like 20-hour days. Being awake for 22 hours, and sleeping for 14, 13, something like that. But every day with the alarm, I'm just getting less sleep, and you think I'll eventually learn to wake up, to go to bed sooner, but it's just, there's never enough time. I still have things to do. By the time I have to go to bed, so I just stay up and then I'm tired every day. And I think that's the case for a lot of people. A lot of people probably have that sort of thing. But I think I'll just do this for a while so I'm not chronically tired. And I really should stream when I'm not that sleepy too. I know. I'll work on it. I'm really happy that the mic sounds okay now. I have, comparing to my headphone mic, it's not that huge of a difference in sound quality to me at least. Although I'm listening to it through my laptop, so I guess that affects it, but in like cheap earbuds, but still, they seem kind of close. But the biggest thing is that it doesn't cut out, and that I don't have to like really maneuver anymore to speak into it or hold it. That's the biggest thing. And also I feel like I've been able to up the gain more. This had more surface sensitivity, so the gain not bad. It works better. But it's max gain on the microphone itself, and then 1 point away from max gain in OBS settings. And there was one post really about how to maximize your mic sound that really helped. It really helped. That was how I got it to sound this good. And also I learned that the order matters in OBS. I didn't know that the filter order matters, but it passes it along, so it applies the first change and then it passes on to the second and over again. So for gain, I could only have it in the last two spots where it sounds really muffled. Really muffled. So, maybe I should make this bigger. Also, maybe I shouldn't be in a void, but I don't want to change it. So, yeah, I like it even though it's simpler, the design. I have a feeling I'll probably end up using it more, but it's okay. I have so many things to tell you. So many things. Oh, I had this very vivid dream last night. I usually have very vivid dreams, but I haven't been remembering them since I wake up with the alarm. And not naturally, but I think I woke up a little bit sooner yesterday, so I do remember. It's gonna sound crazy now though. It doesn't make any sense anymore. Yeah, of course not. But it was a nightmare. Well, I don't have nightmares because I'm fearless, of course, but you know, it would be a nightmare for someone who was mortal, someone who could feel. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So how do I describe this? It's kind of zombie apocalypse-ish. Not really. It was these men in chicken suits. Just the top half, no bottom half. Bottom half men, top half chicken suits. And it was bad. I don't know what they were doing to everyone. But it's like they got into your soul and they turned you into them. And or they killed you if they couldn't. And I was in the cellar trying to escape them with all these other people, and for some reason we were all naked, I don't know. And the cellar had this tiny light, and when the tiny light went out, there were lights like you would have at a lab, stuck bright white. And everyone was there, and it was sweaty and cramped, and we were losing air. And we did have some food, and then someone was outside trying to get in. And they tricked us because it was a chicken man. It was a chicken man, and they started killing everyone. They started massacring people. And there was this young girl. Well, first it was me, this guy. I was trying to fight him. He was on top of me, and then this little girl, not little as in small in age, I mean like very petite, but I think we were around the same age, was running too. And I guess he wanted her more. So he got off me and he went over to her and he bit her face and it made a cracking noise and she died. And then I also had, how did I get out? And the outside looked like a mix of a garage and an industry plant. Like big huge metal tanks and ladders going up them. And there were, I don't know how these things are related, but oh yeah, they had weapons too. And oh, there were some people I knew too who came through the fence before this, but I can't tell you about them. So I don't know how this relates, but also with my kitty. Another part of the dream, I think. I was in Italy, but it looked like an idealistic suburban America, just on the cliffside, but in the middle of a town. Really cool looking. And this driver, I was talking to this driver, driver for Uber, I guess. And I didn't have anywhere to go. I just told him I'm just trying to get out more and talk to people. I don't have a destination, so. And he understood. He understood. So we just drove in a circle essentially. And then there was, this is part of it. And then I came across these cats. I have it written down, but I think it'll be indecipherable. But I need to find it. Okay, it is indecipherable. Oh, she was red-haired. I didn't remember that. The girl. And I don't know what people on strings means. I think that's the chicken soup people. They also looked like they were puppeted from the sky. And something about a haircut. Maybe this is when I got out of the car. Oh, and personified animals. Okay, so this is the scene here. It's both personified. I guess this gives you a hint of how out of it I was. I spelled personified PERFSPNIDIED. So this is where I saw those animals. Okay, so somehow they caught me, I guess. And they cut my hair. They cut huge chunks of my hair, and I was screaming like bloody murder. And then, oh, and I said the sky was very, very blue, and now I remember. Sky was like watercolor paint, the most vivid, very, no, not watered down watercolor paint, just a tiny bit, so it could spread. And apparently I fought some bats, but I don't remember them. I don't remember the bats. Uh, and also it wasn't my kitty in that pile of personified animals that caught me and cut my hair. It wasn't my kitty, but there was one of the animals grabbed the kitty, and it did the same thing to its face as the man did with the girl. It bit it, and it cracked, and I heard a snap like a bone cracking, and it died, and it reminded me of my cat, so I woke up really sad. And yeah, that wasn't a good part, but it's kind of like a pig, so I always do this. I have a hard time talking about it. Okay, it's kind of like a plague. So the government was out trying to collect samples, to deal with the chicken people. I don't know why this is so funny. I don't know why this is so funny, but it got a sample in this big, waste disposal looking plasticky bucket, and it was in the plane. It was carrying it up, and it was from a beach, and it took the sand out, and then it dropped, and I was following it, and it flew into the wind and into this huge trash pile. I don't know why it was so funny in my dream, but it was just the scale of the litter by the government. It made me laugh. When I woke up, I don't think I was laughing in the dream. I was pretty scared for the whole dream. I think it was a destination into the ocean. That was funny, this huge trash pile in the ocean, because it looks like it's gonna fall back on the sand. You think, okay, well, they littered, but at least the fish are safe. The fish were not safe. And so that's most of it. Yeah. But when the alarm woke me up after this dream, I hopped over with one sock, because I always wear socks on the floor so I can, because it's not clean if I walk with bare feet and put the same feet in bed. So I just hopped over with my own sock to stop it, so I could think about the dream more. And I saw everything very vividly for a long time. I held on to it for a long time. It was one of the more vivid dreams I've had, or that I remembered. And the man who hit the girl, he was very scary. I can't describe. It's sort of like he had, inside of his eyes, it's kind of like he had the ends of telescopes, but not really. Just, I felt that they were inside of his skull. I don't know. I didn't see them though. And he was so big. And he was an animal. Well, I guess he was a chicken. But it's not like they just killed them either. I think they liked it. I think the theory I came up with was that it was from an alien group. It was this virus, this alien virus, and all the chicken people, they had to either turn people or they had to kill them so that the aliens could have control. And I don't know why this was the virus that was available, but it was. Yeah, but it was nice to remember it so vividly. And the driver was very nice to me. He was very nice to me. So that was good. And I got some, doesn't that count as social interaction? I usually don't interact with people that realistically in dreams. That must help, right? No. I needed to tell you that. This whole stream was just so I could tell you about the dream. And I could show you the model, but I could have done that next time. Sorry for mouse noises. It says no drop frames. Gives me hope. But I really liked the... Yeah, I like this one better. I do. I have a lot of other things here too, but I don't know if I should save some of it for when I play the game, because the game is just a simple... I guess it's a side scroller, but vertical. An up scroller, vertical thing, I think. It might be more vast than that, actually. But the point is, I don't think there's much narrative, so I mouse-noise it again. I didn't get more water. You can also hear my bones crack with this mic, though. You wanna see? I don't crack my knuckles anymore. I used to in middle school. Well, I used to always, but I stopped, so I have to try other ones. Did you hear that? Let's try it back. No, I didn't pick that one up, huh? Did you get it? Oh, that was me hitting the table. I think I got those. Some people really don't like those sounds. Oh, and I finished Skippy. In the last episode, it was halfway through the last episode, and there were all these loose ends, and I was wondering, like, how are they gonna wrap this up? How are they gonna wrap this up well? And they just didn't. They just left on a huge cliffhanger. And I went to look at the manga to see if I can read it, because I want to start. I've been trying to read more manga recently. I haven't read for I think almost 4 years now, a single manga. So I looked and it's still going. And it's not even, the result of a hiatus. I got more water. It's not because of a big hiatus. Like, we've go for a few years, 7-year hiatus. She's back on it now. No, she's been releasing volumes really consistently. I think an average of once or twice a year for the last, I think 20 years. Is that right? I think so. So, and I don't like to pick up anything that's ongoing. Although even things that are not ongoing or did they say there won't be another season? There happens to be another season, like, or that you don't expect there to be one, like, Kimi ni Toroke finished like 20, more than 10 years ago, I think, and no one expected another season, but, or at least I didn't. I guess I can't speak for everyone. But it just, you wouldn't see that coming, but they do have one now. And for a lot of other shows like The Exorcist, what's another one? Oh, Black Butler, I guess, but that one probably isn't surprising because there are so many spin-offs and movies. I really don't particularly like it because I have bad memory, so I remember nothing about the show, so I have to rewatch the whole thing to understand it again, and I'm kind of a completionist, so I have to watch it. And I guess for the Black Butler one, I can just watch this part. I don't have to go back. I understand the basis enough, and I think it's more of a spin-off because it's a school anime. I haven't watched that since, yeah, probably middle school too, or high school, early high school. Oh no, that's too soon. That's too recent. It must have been middle school. Yeah. So, blood blank, head blank. And I agree with people who don't really like the Sebastian design too. It missed something sort of sly about the original, but still is good. I really don't want to watch it because I don't think I will like it anymore. I think that's a good anime for a 12-year-old, and I don't want to ruin it. I know that I won't like it. I already know. I've seen some clips since then, just randomly in people's videos, and I don't think I would. So I just hope that maybe it's matured with its audience, or maybe it's far enough away. I don't know. I'm not gonna watch these shows for a long time. But I finished that. Really, but how much of a cliffhanger was surprised me, because it's kind of in the middle of a story arc. Like, not a big one, like in one that could be solved in one episode. I've never really seen a cliffhanger done in that way. I think I've seen more intense ones, like someone's falling, and will they die? Will they be okay? Something like that. I've seen things like that at the end, but this one, it just came out of nowhere. Even more so than that. Because it's just they were in the middle of a conversation, then it was the end, and there was the slideshow of the people. That said, very fun. 8 out of 10. I like it. I was gonna read the manga if it was finished, but it's fine. A lot of show anime anyway is more of a promotion for the manga, so I understand why you would leave it on a cliffhanger. I guess it did work for me, because I really want to know how the arc ended. It was about the characters working together. Apparently in the manga their relationship develops a lot slower, but I'm kind of losing it here. But I like that too. It's not like they went very far in the anime, but I think they showed it more. I think they showed more to get people invested. So yeah. And I also saw some Marvel Rivals videos. The character designs look so cool. I'm not a big superhero person, but I really like the designs and little animations they have when you look at the character profiles, and also the fact that they're closer to the comic book versions. At least the default characters are. I think most surprising was, who was it? not Sora. Oh, Sora had blonde hair, but who was it that I felt looked most different? Oh no. Oh, maybe Hulk's normal form. Maybe him, cause he's supposed to be pretty scrawny, but in the movie adaptations, they never really show him as being a really scrawny, nerdy guy. They never really do that, and I've seen I think all of the movie adaptations for this, just cause I think it's a cool character, and I like I remembered his name. I liked Mark Ruffalo in the MCU. I thought he did a good job, and so I wanted to see how the other ones compared, and I think his is the best, but also I'm biased, because that's the one I've seen forever. I actually don't really watch that many superhero movies. I never read comics, but I did hear that the Hulk is way stronger in the comics. So maybe that thing about that video about Superman being able to break through infinity is not so far-fetched, not so overpowered in the comic book universe. It's just each of them. Like, I wonder what those showdowns look like. Just two impossibly strong characters. They can't fight forever. Maybe they do. Maybe they just revive over and over again. So I don't play shooters, but if I did, I would definitely play that. It's also cool you could play any character. Any character, that's pretty cool. And I heard that doesn't have matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking for normal lobbies. I don't think I mind one way or the other, but some people like that because it feels more like the old school way, where, you know, you just have some people who are just gonna be way better. I don't know if that would be as fun, but I guess if you're in a group and you have very different skill levels, now there's not the problem of, is one person really good and in a bad lobby, or is one person struggling a lot in a good lobby? I think they always rank down though, don't they? It might depend on who hosts it, but no, there's not that problem, and because it could be anyone. So I guess it's good for friend groups that want to play casually, and then you can go to ranked if you want to play at your own skill level. So maybe people appreciate that. But if I did play shooters, I would definitely give it a try. It's nice that they unlock the characters too. So I don't play any hero shooters or shooters. And also I think it's probably expensive. I can't really spend money frivolously right now. Or whatever, but especially now. Mm, I'm I'm sorry, my voice is really high and constrained. I'm it's making these weird jumps in pitch. What else? Oh, I think this will be the last topic because I want to. No, you know what? I'll just go. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. I probably should sleep, huh? I'm gonna get to sleep for a long time today, hopefully. Unless someone wakes me up, but I don't think they will, so I'll sleep without an alarm for a while. I think in the next few days I'll play, what is it called? I think Mandicon or something. It's just a simple game, my computer can handle it. I did a test of it, so I can do that. No, it'll probably be the last thing I do here, and then we'll try Twitch. Oh. Oh, it keeps making squeaky noises. No, I can tell you about that during the next one. I really need to sleep. Okay. Bye, Ghost Minnow. Sleep well too.